Hi, it's Andrea Gomez, the Midday Queen from Hot 1035. And a lot of times at Hot 1035, we like to do human interest stories. And we have two of the most outstanding young men that Rpal has put out. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Alfonso Loza.
Hi, I'm Jesus Loza and I'm 20 years old.
Now obviously they have the same last names, and that's because you guys are cousins, right?
Yes.
So how did you get involved in Rpal?
Well, I got invited through lieutenant screening over the summer to come to Rpal, and we started by doing MMA training, coming to WOD Wednesdays, doing programs.
I first got introduced to the Rpal program thanks to Officer O'Rourke. I came and checked it out. I liked it. I joined the boxing program.
Now, I know that you were born in Jalisco, and then you came to the United States.
When I was 5 years old, we came to a small town near Fresno. After that, we moved up to Roseville, California, because we had better job opportunities for both my parents, because they used to work out in the field. A gentleman, we used to call Telles, he took us in, and we used to live in his, he let us stay in his garage. And all we had was an inflatable bed, a queen size inflatable bed.
That was a huge obstacle that you and your family had to overcome, correct?
Yes.
All right, and then you just told me a little while ago that this gentleman recently has passed away, right?
Yes.
So can you imagine the way he's looking at you right now and how proud he is? So do you guys feel like coming to Rpal helped steer you in the right direction? Because now, from what I hear, you guys are in the process of becoming cadets.
Boxing program actually helped me stay on track and stuff with my work. So it's kind of like, that's what I like mainly, like it made me want to give back, because like I like what they did with me, and then hopefully I can do the same for other younger kids as well.
Now, I hear that the neighborhood you live in sometimes isn't very trusting of law enforcement. Now, was it difficult for you guys to kind of want to get into law enforcement because of the attitude in your neighborhood?
There's been a lot of not trust between the police officers and minority groups, and I think that area that we live in is highly Hispanic, and there is a negative attitude a lot of times, but fortunately, Chief Daniel Hahn's been going to St. Rose, and that's a big Hispanic community in Roseville, and he's been just showing up and keep going.
I feel like you and the other people that I've come into contact here just saw something in these two that just kind of pulled you in. What do you think that is?
Yeah, these two young men are pretty special, and we'll be very lucky if they're police officers in our department. They have a rough background and have overcome a lot, and are very appreciative for the opportunities that they've been given, and we don't always see that in young people these days. And so I can guarantee you that if they were to become cops, they would do just as much as what's been done for them, and even more. And they're a great testimony to what people can accomplish if they work hard, and they do as they've been advised, and these two young men have done everything and more, and they deserve every opportunity that's coming to them.
I will say something Alfonso said to me, kind of already stuck with me for somebody his age to say, is that nothing is ever handed to you. You have to work hard for everything. And I mean, I try to tell my kids that. I know you probably tell your kids that, and I hear other people tell their kids that. It never really sinks in. They really kind of always think that they can have their hand out and put it in. What do you think it is about these two that it really sunk in and stuck with them?
Well, I think some of the things that they say is that the police department's helped them a lot, but their families and their moms and their dads have really hammered into them that sense of responsibility, that sense of hard work. The other thing is we have a lot of people in this department that care a lot about the community and will put their arms around people like Jesus and Alfonso. And the things that I like about them is I know they will be the next generation to do that again. And I know that the future of the department with people like them is strong, that they will reach back and help their community like they were helped, and even more because they're from that community. The more people that hear their story, the more people that will either get engaged in law enforcement or engaged in whatever field they can, and it will provide inspiration for them to be successful. And the bottom line is we need people to be successful in our community and to do the same things they've done, regardless of what profession they're going down. So I appreciate you getting it out so other people can hear it.
Awesome. Look at that appreciation right here.
Hot 1035.
Sacramento's hit music station.